Hello again, it's me, Jimmy, and I am back with another reaction to Rings of Power. This time we're watching episode 4 of season 2. Now, I have been a bit late with these uploads, but I am trying to get back on track and get through the show. I'm really enjoying season 2 so far. It has been a few weeks since I've watched episode 3. As I mentioned in that reaction, I had some stuff going on and I sort of missed out the last few weeks, but I'm getting back on track. I'm on episode 4 now, and I am going to finish this series on YouTube. I don't know when the next episodes will be uploaded. There's no schedule for them. They'll get uploaded whenever they're ready. But yeah, I've delayed this long enough, so I'm gonna get started on episode 4. So I just watched the recap just then. I'm not going to show it in the video, but I think I'm familiar with where we are. So yeah, I can't wait to get started with this episode. I wonder who we're gonna focus on this episode. It seems every episode we focus on like a different group. The recap kind of showed a little bit of everyone, so I'm curious as to where we're going with this. I'm so happy to be back watching this. I missed it these past few weeks. I really do love this show.
I trust you can recommend a set.
Trust? Me? Are you certain that's wise, Commander?
Aye, whoa, Galadriel, don't be like that.
Yes, I can recommend an archer and 2 swordsmen. Who else should we take with us, Commander?
Yeah, so they're going to Eregion. That's right, and Elrond's been put in charge, and Galadriel doesn't like that. But they're going to go check on Celebrimbor and see what is going on. Are they running? Do they... I definitely saw horses there, right? They own horses. I feel like it would have been more convenient to take a horse. I feel like running all the way there's a bit tiring. Then again, they're elves, I suppose. Oh. Is that from the Tremors of Mount Doom? Seems like the Tremors... I don't know, it seems like they destroyed exactly what Sauron wanted them to.
No earthly force could do this. This is the work of Sauron.
We don't know that. It could have been anyone.
To circumvent it, we shall either have to turn due north, adding 2 weeks to our journey.
Whoa.
We go south.
Through the hills of Turin Gortad, which will get us to Eregion much faster.
7 more visions. Knew there was a jump scare coming. It went too quiet.
Sauron means for us to go that way. We must go another.
The enemy is doubtless watching both roads.
Hmm.
This collapse makes it more critical than ever to reach Celebrimbor at speed.
We won't reach anywhere at speed if we walk into a trap.
We go south.
Oh, fuck.
Commander?
Both have a point. Going north takes an extra 2 weeks. Going south is quicker, and he has a point. Sauron's probably watching both roads. There's probably a trap both ways. You know.
If you cannot abide by those terms, you will leave now and return to Lindon.
I should like to,
Then why do you not?
because I do not wish to see any of this company slain, including you.
And because you want to see Halbrand again. We get it. We get it, Galadriel. Hey! The stranger. That's right, Nori and Poppy got lost in the storm. It, took them away. It's a very nice place. Hello? You're not Nori.
Pardon me, I don't suppose you've seen a pair of halflings come this way?
I love his beard.
So you found the goat. It wasn't quite what I was searching for.
Well, there is what you're searching for, and there's what you find now, isn't there?
Hey, dong, merry dong, ring a dong.
Okay. This guy's weird.
There are some stars above your hill.
Stars above most hills.
But my friends and I were looking for these stars. I had hoped that...
Branch. Like a staff? Is that tree alive? Oh. Oh no. Ow. It's a stranger just get eaten by a tree. Oh, well, it was good knowing him. Hey. Nori's okay. And Poppy's in a bush.
Get up! Did you see him? Who'd you think? Our friend, the bleeding stranger.
Oh, no. These fuckers. They're gonna get captured.
I think we lost them.
Where'd you lot come from?
Hello?
Us? Where'd you come from?
Oh, my head. Who are you exactly?
Oh.
I'm nobody.
Okay.
Well, he can't be nobody.
Well, my mum calls me Mary Mac.
Mary Mac.
I'm Poppy.
Oh?
I'm Nori. Where'd you get that water from?
He's also a kind of hobbit.
You're about to meet the Goond, or Dwell Leader. And if you want her to even think about taking you in, there's 4 rules. 1, never look her in the eye. B, always stand 3 steps back. 4, don't ever, no matter what, call her the Goond.
Got
Got
it.
it.
Was that 3 rules or 4?
I wasn't really paying attention.
I love watching the hobbits. I call them hobbits. I know they don't refer to them as such in the show. They're like a descendant of hobbits or whatever, but these turn into hobbits eventually, I think. But I love them. I love them. This all seems so happy compared to everything else happening in Middle-earth.
Harfoot's living in holes. It doesn't seem natural.
That's because we're not Harfoots. We're Stoors.
Doors.
What were you thinking
Doors.
bringing them here? Nobody's that stupid.
They just needed a place to hide.
What, with half the devils in the desert searching for him? Boy, if we put your brains in a vulture, it'll fly backwards.
Be nicer to him. He's a wizard.
He is? Yep.
Well, the only wizard under these skies is the Dark Wizard. And the last
Dark
friend
Wizard.
we need is a friend of his.
I want a
Tie him
name.
up.
The Star is already much more powerful than we had anticipated.
There he is.
It conjured a sandstorm from thin air that killed 2 of my men.
Only 2? Fuck.
I will see to the East Star myself.
Okay. Well, no, you don't need to. He got eaten by a tree.
Who are you?
Been a while since I've been called much of anything, but back in the Withy window, folk used to call me Bombadil.
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 Tom Bombadil. This guy seems fun. Is there someone else there with him?
Is somebody out there with you?
I thought I heard a woman singing.
Woman? What woman?
Is no one else here with you?
You're here? I think you are you?
Yes.
I like this guy. He's weird.
I was hoping to find my friends.
Shows what stars know, doesn't it? Newcomers, that's what they are. One year it's dark, the next you look up. There's a sea of tiny eyes looking down at you. Newcomers, Still newcomers.
Whoa! I figured he was also some sort of wizard.
Tell me, who are you? Alone yourself? I'm nameless, but you are young. And I am old. Eldest. That's what I am.
Oh, is he like the oldest, like, wizard?
Tom was there before the river and the trees. Tom remembers
Shit.
the first raindrop and the first acorn. He knew the dark under the stars when it was fearless. This old place used to be green. Now, it's all sand.
Oh, I love lambs.
All things belong each to themselves, just as you belong to yourself.
Then, might you teach me how to wield a staff?
Wizard's staff is like a name. It's yours to wield already, if you prove yourself worthy of it.
Ah, okay.
You showed today that you're not. Whether you can become so, well, we shall soon discover.
So he has to prove himself worthy to get a staff. It's not something he can just find.
What is it?
We're not alone.
It's the Dark Wizard here? Or his followers, perhaps?
Why do they hunt me and my friends?
You're not the first Eastar who's eaten honey by my fire. Years ago, there was another. The Dark Wizard.
That's how they knew who... They called him the Hermit. That's how they knew he existed. Okay.
Old Tom's a wanderer, not a warrior. Great deeds are left to the hands they were placed in.
You mean my hands?
He was sent there for a reason.
Is it my task to stop the fire? Is it my task to face Sauron?
Your task is to face them both.
Ugh. Yeah, fun. So, theory... I know it's a popular theory, and I haven't been spoiled on anything else, but that it's Gandalf. Like, I'm just piecing it all together. It has to be. Because I'm pretty sure Gandalf's whole thing was he was sent down to guide the whole thing, guide everyone in how, like, to stop Sauron and to stop the destruction of Middle-earth and everything. And then once that task was done, Gandalf left. And that's very much what this feels like. If it's not Gandalf, that will be a surprise.
Even the trees seem ill at ease. Fear not. Dead men are no threat.
Oh, that guy's gonna die. Sorry. The person said, don't worry. Bye-bye. Weird. What's this? Horses.
Their barding is from Lindon.
The king sent a dispatch to warn Celebrimbor.
Ah, yeah.
This dispatch.
Whoa! Bye! That guy's gone. Holy shit. Oh, this is so creepy. I love the weird stuff in Middle-earth. Oh, that's so cool! Oh, that's so fucking cool.
Barrow Whites.
Barrow Whites. Oh, that's so cool. They look really good. So creepy. Oh no, and you can't even kill him. Well, fuck. Run, I guess? Yikes, oh no. Mm-hmm.
Help me open it. What? Not in!
Are they just gonna hide? Oh. Bye, Galadriel. It was nice knowing you. Oh, they're so creepy, but it all looks so cool. Oh, so they like using their own weapons against them.
Only the blades with which they were buried will return such creatures
Yeah.
to rest.
But the men buried here have been
Cool.
entombed for...
I think it's safe to say that something has awoken them.
No. Someone.
Yeah. I wonder who. We're really seeing everyone in this episode, aren't we? Theo! Where are you? Oh yeah, didn't they? I speculated that it was Ents, maybe?
Do not torture yourself, Numenorian. Theo has survived far worse. He will weather this.
Do not worry, he didn't die on camera. He will be okay. Oh no. Feels like a trap. Oh. Oh, yikes. Ow.
I've spent weeks searching these lands, looking for loved ones. That part of the forest is old. Promise you there are wild men there, and worse.
Let's not waste any daylight.
No, but she's with the bad guys, I remember. She has their brand.
You missed a spot.
Leave him alone, you traitor.
Say you spent time among the wild men, Estrid. How much?
I wasn't exactly among them. I was hiding.
Did they ever do you harm?
Arondir,
I ask because I noticed a wound on your neck. Looks to be recent.
No, that was my fault. I fell asleep by the fire. I should have put it out, but then I was cold. It was foolish of me.
We all do foolish things sometimes, especially in moments of hopelessness.
She really just... Oh.
Estrid, what is this? Self-burn. The wild men do it to hide the mark of Ada. You have caught her at the gate had she not come in with you.
He's a wild man.
I'm glad they caught it quick.
What was your plan? Stab me. Take my horse.
Good luck taking Beric. What the fuck? He's in a cage made out of branches. Or he's just up a tree. Or both. What took them?
What's out there? Don't know yet, but whatever they are, they're big.
I thought Ents to begin with, but obviously if they're destroying trees, that's not Ents. Is it like giants or trolls?
Might be easier to balance if I had use of my hands.
And easier to escape.
No one can escape in this. Come on, unlock me.
No. Did Isildur fall over?
It's all right.
Don't worry, we know he's gonna be alright. Oh! He's gonna be alright. He lives to not throw the ring into the fire. What the fuck is this? What was that? Like a big worm.
What was that?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I love the like weird fantasy shit in this show. It's so cool.
You two are to be cast out at sunrise. Sorry, but Stores must come first.
Sadek likely would have done the same thing.
Sadek.
I tried to find her. He was called Sadek Burrows.
Sadek Burrows.
Oh. Do they know him? They did say Sadek passed through here.
Story goes, in ancient days, there was a Stoor. Wasn't like the rest of us. They say he dreamed one night of a place with endless streams of cold water and rolling hills so soft a family could dig an hole and live in it in less than a month. Struck out one year with a caravan of followers to find it. Promised when he did, he'd send someone back to gather the rest of us. But that was the last any of us ever heard. of Rory Mass burrows.
Oh.
Have you come back here to lead us all to the Suzat?
Rory must never found the Suzat.
So that's what their caravan is. They've been wandering, searching for this paradise, this place, which I assume is the Shire. Cool. So this is kind of where they started, the hobbits. Or the Harfoots. So that's why they're wandering. They have to keep wandering because they're searching for this, like, home. That's so cool. Uh-oh.
To what do we owe the pleasure?
Whoa! Hey! Hey! Whoa, 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 whoa. None of that.
The Harfoots. Where are they?
The only halflings we know about in this desert are stores.
Just say you banished them.
Why we wear these masks. Defy the Dark Wizard, and when we return with him, you will find out for yourselves.
I would have lied because they probably suspect they're there, so just lie and say, oh, we banished them. They weren't one of us, so we kicked them out.
My father foresaw that one day Celebrimbor's life would be in my hands.
Wasn't wrong.
And I promise you there will be more painful sacrifices.
Oh, is she seeing something? Galadriel. Whoa!
Promise me, Eldest.
He was Halbrand again.
You will put opposing Sauron above all other considerations. Even my life.
Defeating Sauron will come first,
Yes.
even before you.
Forgive me, Commander. We heard drums.
Okay. Maybe someone's playing some music. I wonder if she is actually with the bad guys or whether she just joined them to stay alive, like a survival thing.
Is that the key to the manacles?
Believe you meant for you to decide whether or not to use it.
Throws it away.
No. Isildur, you see.
Fuck!
Sooner or later they'll cast me out, you know they will.
What is it?
Testrit, drop the sword!
It is. It's an end. Cool.
Hast thou ever touched axe to wooded life?
To my great pain I have, but...
Whoa. Cool, we're getting Ents in this show. Oh, I love this show so fucking much.
There was an army of them, maiming and murdering as they marched.
Is that why you're here? Why you're so angry?
The spilling sap and burning branch called to us from afar. We were too late.
They are no different from them! Disavowing and uprooting branch breakers and trunk splitters all!
I love this. I love it.
Forgiveness takes an age. Rain, washing clear the long memory of soil. New bark, covering old scars.
And in all that time, I promise, we will see to it that the trees of this wood are left in peace.
This is so wholesome.
I think they know what peace is.
Tis what comes after the night storms, when the dawn is silent and the birds awaken.
We have tended this forest since before the mountains rose up and divided it, when the only sound here was the light upon the moss.
Yay, they rescued him.
And the breathing of the leaves. Yes, we know peace.
Estrid. Estrid.
Oh.
Estrid.
And there's her
Megan.
betrothed. Oh.
Thank you for coming for me.
I love Ents. Oh no, that guy got hit. Oh, they were shooting at the horse. They didn't even see them. They just hit one of them by accident. Oh no. What the She just heal him? Huh.
I will occupy them as long as I am able. Take it, Elrond.
Oh, Elrond has the ring. Yeah, you don't want Sauron to get the ring.
I stand alone.
Cut off her right side.
Ah, you could take them. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. That was a cool little sequence. Whoa. Nope. Hey, Ada. How's it going, Ada? That was episode 4. Wow, I love this show. I'm kind of lost for words. I really, really love this show. I don't understand the negative reception it's gotten from some people. Genuinely, this show is so much fun. It feels like the perfect sort of fantasy show. Just, so good. We got a few sort of bits from all over the place. We got a bit of Galadriel, a bit of an Elrond, and we got Arondir and the Stranger and the Harfoots as well, knowing that they're safe, and kind of knowing the origins of, like, hobbits, basically, and the Shire and where that stemmed from. Super interesting, and I'm super interested to see what goes on from that. I wonder if they are going to find that land in this show, whether this season or next season, if they will find, what will become the Shire and Hobbiton. It'd be really cool if they did find it. And along with that, we also saw the Stranger meeting Tom Bombadil, which is a name that sounds familiar. I think I've heard mention of it before. But I have to clarify, I haven't read the books or anything. I know I've said that in previous reactions, but I haven't read the books or anything. My knowledge comes from the movies, The Hobbit, the Lord of the Rings movies, and this show. That's my knowledge of Middle-earth, basically. And I've heard the name Tom Bombadil mentioned here and there by people when in relation to, like, Lord of the Rings stuff, so I'm going to assume he's a character from the books, perhaps? But I don't know anything about him, but he seems like a very cool guy. He seems like he's got an interesting story there. I mean, the guy is apparently the oldest thing alive on the planet, saying all the things he remembers. He remembers when there weren't stars in the sky, shit like that, and that sort of stuff seems really cool. And it'd be interesting to learn more about the Istar and everything from him, which I hope we do in the coming episodes. I hope we learn more about that sort of stuff from him. And then the Dark Wizard, I'm assuming that's going to be a version of Saruman. He's kind of got that Saruman look, and Tom Bombadil was warning that, like, oh, if they combine, everyone's fucked. And I mean, they kind of do in the events of Lord of the Rings. They do kind of come together. They join together, and they need to tackle one before tackling the other. And so perhaps this is a Saruman, or I know they can be reborn, so maybe this is Saruman, and then perhaps he's killed or whatever, and he's reborn as like Saruman the White, similar to what happens with Gandalf. Maybe that's sort of an angle you could play. Maybe, I don't know. That's my theory anyway, that he's some version of Saruman, perhaps not the one we know from like the movies and I assume the books, but perhaps this is the earlier version, like we get Gandalf the Grey and Gandalf the White, maybe. And then it just so happens the white version of Saruman also turns evil. I don't know. That's my guess. We're also seeing everyone converge on Eregion, which is interesting. We're seeing the orcs are heading there with Adar. Obviously, Galadriel is heading there, and Elrond was before going back to get the king, so I assume the king's going to be heading there with Elrond, and Celebrimbor is there with Sauron, so it seems like everyone's sort of clashing there, and Arondir is heading there as well, so it's going to be interesting to see what comes of that in the next few episodes. I don't know if that's in the next episode or whether that's something that's in the finale, whether that's building up to like Eregion, a big battle there in the finale. I don't know, but I'm interested to see where that goes. Two of my favorite things from this episode. One is did they call them wights? They're like ghost things. They're like creepy skeleton ghost things. So fucking cool. They felt like they were from like a video game. Like they feel like something you'd fight in like The Witcher or something. Genuinely, they looked so cool. The design of them, the lighting, everything looked so good. And I love that type of shit in fantasy, where they're not afraid to just go all out and go like, yeah, here's some weird random shit. And then that leads into my second part, which is Ents. I call them Ents. I don't know if they're a variation of Ents, but walking trees. I loved that. That was my favorite part of this episode. Just hearing the Ents and their love of the trees and the forest, and them fighting back against orcs and men because they were chopping down trees and destroying the forest that they were there to protect. And I love that. It was my favorite part of it. It just felt so wholesome, them coming together and letting the men and everyone go, and forming like a pact of like, you gotta stop the orcs, we have to protect this place. That's all we're trying to do, is protect the place. We didn't mean to harm you, but you guys are harming trees. And like I said, I love when fantasy shows and movies are willing to go all out on like effects and stuff and just go nuts and like, oh yeah, here's this big talking tree, here's this weird skeleton spirit thing. And then there was a weird like tentacle worm thing that came out of the mud. That wasn't needed, but it was fucking cool. And I love that. I love when they're not afraid to go all out. But anyway, I'm going to end it there. Just to wrap up, I love this show. I love this episode. I'm really excited to get back into it. The next few episodes will be coming soon. I need to record and edit them still. But I am enjoying it so far, and I'm hoping to get done with this show by the end of November, beginning of December, because there's a new Star Wars show coming out, Skeleton Crew, which I want to do reactions to that every week when that's releasing. Hopefully, fingers crossed. And so I'm hoping to be wrapped up with Rings of Power before that show starts. So over the next few weeks, I'm going to try and get all 8 episodes uploaded of Rings of Power Season 2, and then we'll move on to Skeleton Crew whenever that comes out. But if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and let me know in the comments what you thought about this episode and what you're thinking about the show so far, because I'm really loving it. Let me know what you thought, but please spoiler free, because I am not up to date with this show. I'm 4 episodes in, that's all I know. I haven't watched any more than 4 episodes, so please no spoilers. I thank you. Everybody's been great so far, but please no spoilers. If you want to watch the rest of the show with me and watch Skeleton Crew with me when that's coming out, don't forget to subscribe so you can keep up to date with all my videos. And yeah, I think I'm going to end it there. And until the next time, bye.